Chile, Republic of Chile, is a Latin American country located on the South American continent, shares borders with the Pacific Ocean and the three South American countries, Peru, Bolivia, and Argentina, and the longest of the borders is shared with Argentina and is 6,691 kilometers 4,157 miles long. Chile has a population of 19 million people and Santiago is its capital and largest metropolitan area. Santiago is one of the safest large cities in Latin America. Chile has the second lowest homicide rate in the Americas after Canada. Government democracy Republican Spanish is Chile's official language. Literacy, more than 97% of the people can read and write. Chileans refer to their land as a country of poets. They have two Nobel Prize winners in literature, Gabriela Mistral 1945, she is also depicted on 5,000 peso banknotes, and Pablo Neruda 1971. Religion, mainly Christians, Roman Catholics 77%, Protestants 16%. Chilean peso is its currency. National symbols, red, white and blue, national colors. Since 1967, it is mandatory to hang the Chilean flag in a proper condition from every public building. Failure to abide by the regulation can lead to fines of up to 40,000 pesos. Copihue, national flower, condor, national bird, and huemul, national animal. National anthem, Himno Nacional de Chile, Anthem of Chile. National Day, 18 September. History, the country was inhabited by the Inca in the north and the Mapuche people in the center and southern parts before the arrival of the Spanish colonialists. Ferdinand Magellan was the first European to set foot on what is now Chile. He visited the land in 1520 during his attempt to circumnavigate the globe. Monte Verde is the oldest known site of human habitation in the Americas. The widely accepted date for early occupation at Monte Verde is 16,500 BC. The country gained full independence from Spain in 1810. Michael Jackson visited Chile on October 18, 1993 for the first and only time in his lifetime. Chile's president-elect is Gabriel Boric, who took office from 11 March 2022. The country was led by Sebastián Piñera since March 2018 prior to the November 2021 election. Chile has the world's largest copper mines. It is one of the world's largest producers of copper. In August 2010, the collapse of the San Jose mine in Chile caused the trapping of 33 miners 2,000 feet below ground. Rigorous, safety-conscious efforts were made to successfully retrieve the affected miners. A small borehole was drilled by rescuers to provide food, liquids, lights, and send notes to and from the mine. All of the trapped miners were successfully rescued after almost 70 days. Large parts of Chile are covered by mountains. The coastal mountain range are along the western coastline, and the Andes Mountains are located along the border with Argentina. Chile is the longest narrow country in the world, stretching from the north to the south over 4,300 kilometers 2,670 miles. Chile is home to the world's largest dry desert, the Atacama Desert. This desert plateau is nestled between the coastal mountains and the Andes Mountains. The Atacama Desert in the country's north is the largest dry desert in the world. There are about 3,000 volcanoes in Chile, and about 36 of them are active volcanoes. Chile is often shaken by earthquakes. The climate in Chile is mostly temperate with a desert climate in the northern parts of the country, and there is a cool climate in the south. Chile is larger in size than Texas, USA, and has almost 6,500 kilometers 4,038 miles of mainly rugged coastline. A flight from London, UK to Santiago, Chile takes roughly 14.5 hours, and from New York, USA a flight takes 10.5 hours. The Easter Island in the Pacific Ocean off the Chilean coast is the most remote inhabited island of the world. The southern Andes Mountains are home to the world's highest volcano and the world's highest lake, which is called the Ojos de Salado. Chile's highest mountain, which is in fact the peak of a volcano, is the Nevado Ojos de Salado. The mountain is 6,880 meters 22,572 feet high. Chile's longest river is the Loa River, which originates in the Andes Mountains. Torres del Paine National Park is one of the most famous landmarks of Chile. The strongest earthquake ever measured happened in 1960 in Valdivia, central Chile. It had a magnitude of 9.4 on the Richter scale. Santiago, Chile's capital city, houses the Gran Torre, which is the tallest building in South America with 64 floors. Gran Torre means big tower in English. Here you will find also the Costanera Centre. Then there is Pablo Neruda's house and popular Parque Arauco. Valparaiso, the town close to Santiago, is usually referred to simply as Valpa. It is known for its colorful houses. 16,000 fireworks were exploded in the Chilean city of Valparaiso in 2007. This remains a Guinness World Record. Torres del Paine National Park, a must-see for its awesome glaciers and great for hiking in the mountains. Easter Islands, also called Rapa Nui, is famous for the magnificent statues, which are called moais. Atacama Desert, Valle de la Luna, which means Moon Valley in English, is famous for the salt pans. You must also plan in to visit the Atacama Cave and go sandboarding in San Pedro de Atacama. Vina del Mar and Alfonso del Mar are fantastic, as this is where you find one of the largest swimming pools in the world. Even boats can move in the 35 meters 115 feet deep lagoon pool. Skiing in El Colorado in Chile, this is where we go skiing or snowboarding in the Andes Mountains. El Colorado is only 60 kilometers 37 miles from the city of Santiago. The ski resort is part of the popular Tres Valles ski resorts. Chile's Biblioteca Nacional, National Library, containing 1.8 million volumes, is the largest national library of a Spanish-speaking country outside of Spain. Chile is a conducive place for astronomical observations. Astrologers from around the world come to the country to make their observations, as there are more than 300 nights of clear weather available in the Norte Grande part of Chile. Reportedly, numerous UFOs have been sighted in Chile. The government also sponsors research on UFOs. Chile is home to the oldest ever known mummy. It was a Chinchorro mummy found in the Camarines Valley in 5050 BC. To date, 282 such mummies have been found in the country. Chile has 6 UNESCO World Heritage Sites: the Churches of Chilo, the historic quarter of the seaport city of Valparaiso, Hummerstone and Santa Laura Saltpeter Works, Rapa Nui National Park and the Sewell mining town. 3 out of 4 Chileans live in central Chile, in the region between Copiapo and Concepcion. The majority of Chileans, 85%, live in urban areas. About 7 million people live in the metropolitan region of Santiago. Other large cities in Chile are Valparaiso and Concepcion. Most Chileans are of mixed Spanish and Native American ancestry. However, today only 30% refer to being mestizo, of mixed ancestry, and 11% refer to belonging to indigenous groups. The biggest indigenous group are called Mapuche. Other indigenous groups are the Rapa Nui on Easter Island or the Aymara people. In Chile there are a lot of interesting games and sports. Soccer is very popular in Chile. The team is mostly known as La Roja, the red team, because of their bright red uniform. Some of the popular teams in Chile are called Colo-Colo, Católica, and Cobreloa. These teams are among the major teams in the Chilean Premier League, which is called Copa Scotiabank. Chile hosted the 1962 FIFA World Cup, and tennis is their most successful sport. Fernando Gonzalez is a famous tennis player from Chile. People also enjoy playing volleyball, playing tennis, doing water sports such as surfing, doing or going to the rodeo or skiing in winter. Then there are many traditional games such as mboke or trompo. Trompo is a popular game in Chile. The goal is to spin a whipping top as long as you can. There are competitions in this game. The game mboke is a typical children's game and players have to hit a bell-shaped wooden cone. It is also played in other countries, where it might be called ball in a cup. Chileans eat lots of seafood such as tuna, bacalao, codfish, octopus, prawns and salmon. After Norway, Chile is the world's second largest producer of salmon. Typical Chilean food and drinks include empanada, fried bread dough filled with cheese, and olives or cheese and ham or meat, and hard-boiled egg or many other fillings. Pepper, hot and spicy sauce made of tomatoes, onions, garlic, olive oil, herbs and peppers. Sapapilla, a typical snack consisting of fried pastry sometimes topped with sugar, marshmallows or chancaca, a sweet sugarcane sauce. Dulce de leche, caramel cream. Corn, known in Chile as choclo, is main staple, and fruits such as grapes, apples, pears and lucumos, avocados and green chili are grown and harvested in Chile. Pisco is Chile's national drink. It is homegrown in the country and made with a mixture of a few different ingredients. They use Coca-Cola to form piscola. Lemon juice, ice, sugar, and beaten egg whites are used to make pisco sour, which is the most common version of the national drink. Chile is the world's fifth largest wine exporter, with 100 wineries. One of the world's lowest divorce rates is in Chile. Divorce was only legalized in 2005. Chile is home to some animals that are almost extinct and are on the list of endangered animals. Among them are the national animal, the huemul, the putu and the puma. Puma sightings are rare as these big cats hunt mainly at night. They live in the Chilean mountains. The putu is a small deer that lives in the forests of southern Chile. Putus are the smallest deer species in the world. The tiny Darwin's frog can be found in the streams in Chile's forests. These frogs grow inside their father's mouth. Blue whales and macaroni penguins can be seen off the coast in southern Chile. The penguins often slide or surf on the snow to get around, as this is easier than walking. In 2003, an extraordinary discovery of a hidden whale nursery in Chile was made by scientists. There was a particular place where whales go in large numbers to rear their young and to feed. The blue whale is the largest mammal on Earth and is nearing extinction due to global commercial whaling activities. In 2008, Chile declared permanent ban on whaling in its waters. In the Atacama Desert National Park, one can encounter llamas, guanacos and alpacas, and if one is lucky also chinchillas.